Here's a volley mistake I want you to avoid. And I recently came across this mistake when I had a subscriber send me video footage of his volleys, and he asked me to do a side-by-side comparison of his volleys versus the pros, showing him what he did correctly and how he can improve. By the way, if you want me to analyze your game, just send me an email, ryan@2minutetennis.net, and I can tell you all about it and how we can do that. So it's very simple. You have to make sure that when you set the racket, you aren't setting the racket too vertically and then volleying from there. The racket too straight up and down and then volleying. The reason you don't want to do this, and this is what this player was doing, was because when your racket's too straight up and down initially, it is not an ideal wrist position. It is a very weak wrist position. So what ends up happening is as the ball's coming to contact and you're moving forward to the ball, you will try to find the correct wrist angle, which is at about a 45-degree angle, but a body in motion tends to stay in motion, and since you're dropping the racket head, it keeps going down. It's the same thing on the backhand. If your racket is too straight up and down, you'll try to find the 45-degree angle, but the racket head keeps going down, and you'll hit the frame a lot, you'll put a lot of backspin, and the ball will just float, and the quality of your volley really suffers. So if you look at video footage of your volleys, and you see initially your racket is straight up and down, or if you're not sure why you always chop on your volley, it might just be that your racket is straight up and down, trying to find the correct angle. So here's what I want you to do. Have the feeling, only the feeling, but have the feeling of setting the racket to the outside of your hand, much more level. I have players who are straight up and down, and then you tell them, hey, I want you to volley with the racket more level to the ground. And when you tell them that, do you know what they end up doing? The 45-degree angle, which allows them to hit through the center core of the ball beautifully. If you set your racket vertically like this, the racket's going to end up upside down. But if you set the racket at 45 degrees, the ideal wrist position, then you can hit forward through the volley, and you will love going to the net. Would it be a bad idea to elevate your game by one full level in the next 2 months? Because that's exactly why I created the 2-Minute Tennis Top 50 Fixes Video Bootcamp. Along with helping you fix 50 common technique, strategy, and footwork mistakes that are holding you back and costing you matches, I'm also giving away over $5,000 worth of bonuses, including free private video instruction with me and a Tennis Warehouse shopping spree. So if you're not opposed to feeling more confident on court, click the link in the description or first comment to watch 3 free videos and to learn more. So click right there to check out the top 50 fixes so you can improve your game by one full level in the next 2 months. Work on the 45-degree angle setting of the racket to improve your volleys, and there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.